Hi, it's me, Julie Conrad, intuitive healer and teacher, coming to you with an energy alignment, Reiki infused as always, for sensitivities. So some of us have heightened senses. This one is specifically for the sense of smell, but I'm going to include other senses because I have a lot of people who have hearing sensitivities, taste, smell, sight, touch. Touch is a big one, especially with a lot of kids, right? And I remember as a kid, socks, the seams. So if you have heightened senses and are sensitive, or an empath and you're sensitive to other people, this video is for you. So let's just see what we come up with. I'm going to use trilogy alignment and muscle check here to see what is going to be most helpful today. And Wechi is the first thing coming up, which actually doesn't surprise me because it's our outer bubble that protects us from kind of the world's energy, and if it's too thin, we're absorbing way too much. So we're going to do that along with the trap feeling of panic. So I'm going to align your Wechi and release trap feeling of panic. Nice big breaths in here. And I want you to imagine the most beautiful golden bubble of light around you. And if you're empathic and super sensitive, yours is probably a little thin. Maybe it's a little frayed. You can imagine almost like it's threadbare. And so I want you to imagine it thickening up. And then I want you to take a big breath in, and as you exhale, push it out a little. Give yourself a little more room in this world. I think empathically, sometimes we shrink in to try to hold our energy into ourselves, and don't forget to give ourselves, it's okay to take up space. So give yourself some space here. Just imagine that bubble that I really would like it to be, at least arm's width, all the way around you. You could imagine it as much as 6 feet out around you. That sounds even better to me. So thickening Wechi, releasing trap feeling of panic. And I know if you're super sensitive, right, the mind is interesting as we have that sensitivity. It almost makes us, well, it probably does make you feel panic when we're smelling things that are so intense and we feel like we can't leave, or we're feeling things that are so intense from other people that it makes us feel panic in ourselves. Maybe it's touch, like it's overwhelming you. So let's release panic as we strengthen up that Wechi bubble. Yeah, and while we hold this, I'm going to keep holding your bubble, but I'm also going to have you align your triple warmer now. So triple warmer controls that response in us. We don't want it to be overactive or overzealous. We want it to be just right so that we can feel calm, cool, collected. Everything's translating properly within us. We have hormonal harmony, a sense of ease inside our body, less stress. Yeah, big breaths. If you watch my videos, you know I love the triple warmer. So get your triple warmer balanced. There is a whole video for triple warmer, so you could follow this one up with that. Good. It's a big yawn for me, which means your energy is shifting just perfectly, feeling safer. You just feel that softness as that bubble gets bigger and thicker, almost like it's a fluffy cloud around you, but it lets you just kind of not absorb quite so much from everyone. Can you feel that kind of calm wrap around you in a softness and ease? Just lean into that. Release nervousness from the nervous system and the spinal cord. So I'm going to hold your spinal cord back of your neck and down kind of at the base of the spine there, the tailbone. Releasing nervousness and aligning flow of nerves. And this feels like kind of, the nerves translate what's happening for us into the brain and we interpret it. And if you're oversensitive to things, I feel like I'm like turning a little dial down. So maybe you want to imagine that, like your olfactory nerve, turning the dial down. If your eyes are super sensitive to sunlight, maybe we can turn down the optic nerve sensitivity wise, where we have crisp, clear vision and great smell, but it's not overwhelmed with nervous energy or that panic that we're releasing. Maybe your taste, right? Your taste buds, just tuning them into just right. Or your skin and the touch and all those nerve endings, right? We want it to be just right so that we can not feel overwhelmed or nervous or panicked from socks that are too tight or seams that are where we don't want them. Or, you know, when you put on a sweater and it's itchy sometimes, allowing your body to acclimate with greater ease throughout the whole nervous system for sensitivities. Just in your mind's eye, anything that feels oversensitive, just turn it till it's just right for you so that you can enjoy life even more. And if you're an empath and you're watching this and you're clairsentient, so you feel everyone's stuff, just turn that clairsentient button down a little bit here so that you can let people keep their emotions because they're serving them. They're not meant for you. They're for other people to have a great experience. And if we steal them from them, then we're just doing their processing and they're going to get their emotions in a different way that's probably less pleasant than the one they've got. Not your job to process for everyone. Tough lesson for me to learn in life, but oh, so much freedom as I did. Now we're going to release trapped feeling of anger. Nice big deep breaths in, really fill up your belly. Let that anger go. Maybe you're angry that you feel everyone's stuff or that your senses are heightened. Really think of it as a superpower though. So let's use that anger to move forward. Turn the dial down, move forward. Yeah, let it go. Good job. And now we're gonna release resentment. So maybe you're feeling resentful that has been your life path, and I understand that, but resentment makes us sick in the long run, so let's let that go. Returning to the breath, nice deep belly breaths, telling your body that you're safe, that all is right now in this golden bubble of bliss that you've created. And I am getting that is what we most need. I really hope that this helps you empathically deal with life in a fresh way, that you feel safe and protected, and that your senses are in a greater sense of harmony and performing as you would like them to perform. Be sure to leave me a comment. I love likes and subscriptions, and share this with someone else that you think would benefit if they're sensitive. Thank you for watching. Be well.